While Abdallah gets himself ready, I'd like to thank Charles, for setting this up. We're really, really grateful to him because this is, to be honest, this is a format that both Abdallah and I would like to explore, both believing that a normal Tinariwen gig gives you an amazing night of music, but actually quite little understanding of what they're singing about, and what they're singing about is so rich and so deep. So you're all guinea pigs, and you can be proud if it all takes off, hopefully in the months and years to come. Abdallah's dressed more or less like he might dress for a wedding or some grand occasion in the desert. I'm dressed like a tourist who's having a nice holiday. He's bought my package out to the desert, and I'm having a great time. And we're going to start off with a song from Abdallah. Music always comes first, so Abdallah, à vous. that song was called Adunya Tishitret, which means the world is vast. And the lyrics, the world is vast and in perpetual motion. My love finds no place in it. Who could love this world? The use of my sword is mindful. Is this world alive or dead? If it exists, what shape is it? My heart is lost and cannot find itself in it. So I met Abdallah 13 years ago, almost 14 years ago, in 2001, at an event which has now become rather famous called the Festival in the Desert. Has everybody heard of the Festival in the Desert? Yeah. It was the first festival in the desert, and this is a picture of the festival site. Some people have called it the Glastonbury of the Sands. I think they were a bit off the mark, personally. But Abdallah, I'm just going to ask Abdallah what he remembers of that festival, that first festival in the desert, and kind of what importance it had for him. Donc Abdallah, on s'est rencontrés la première fois au premier festival au désert. Est-ce que tu peux me dire juste un peu quelle était l'importance de cet événement pour toi à l'époque? Qu'est-ce que ça a signifié dans l'histoire du groupe et de toi-même, etc. quoi?
Bon, ça signifie beaucoup de choses parce que c'est la première fois qu'on a vu un événement comme ça chez nous dans le Sahara qui se passe de la même manière dans laquelle il y a beaucoup de gens au Occident, à droite, à gauche, dans toutes les régions du Mali. Et surtout, nous, c'est une fierté pour nous parce que c'est nous qui avons créé ça avec vous et le jeu et tout ça là. Donc c'est comme si on apportait à la région quelque chose qu'on n'a jamais vu et qui a amené beaucoup de gens. Donc franchement, c'était une fierté pour nous et pour tous les peuples dans la région de Kidal et un peu partout dans le monde.
Yeah, so it was something very new. And a great pride for them too, because the event was organised by Tinariwen, by the group Tinariwen, with other local people, and especially by a group who come from France called Loja, who played a very major role. And to see such a mix of people, Westerners, local people, in one place was really something quite new. And it was a great sort of source of pride for Abdallah, etc. And it really was at the first festival in the desert that Tinariwen's international career was launched, because they toured later on that year, and it just went from there, you know. So it was a big moment, and the festival was also something that marked the return of a kind of peace to the desert. And I just want to show you this picture of the truck that took the PA system from Bamako, which is about 1,400 kilometers away, up through the desert to the festival. And the truck was hijacked by bandits, basically, in the middle of the night. And these bandits started, said, we want to take the truck away with you. And there was a guy called Kedou, Agosat. Kedou, tu te rappelles le rôle de Kedou dans la libération du camion? Kedou, this guy who's a local Tuareg, an ex-rebel like Abdallah, he started talking to these young bandidos and started saying, well, what are you going to do with the PA system? I mean, where are you going to take it, you know? And he said, I recognize you guys, I know your accent, I know where you come from. I mean, you can be sure we'll chase you, and we'll, to the ends of the earth. So they said, well, just give us some money then. And Kelly said, no, I'm not giving you any money. I know who you guys are. You can't pull that one out. And in the end, they said, well, just give us some cigarettes then. So he gave us some cigarettes, and they went off. And this is a picture at the first festival of it's not a very good picture, but at the front, this is the receiving line, because 4 ambassadors came to the first, 4 ambassadors in Mali. I think it was Germany, France, and a few others came, and they were received by this long line of dignitaries. And the man in the front there, whose face you can't see very well, is the traditional chief of the Tuareg of Abdallah's part of the world. And this is the town of Kidal. Abdallah, est-ce que tu peux expliquer un petit peu la ville de Kidal? Qu'est-ce que ça représente pour toi? Et quelle importance est-ce que cette ville a eu dans l'histoire de Tinariwen, quoi?
Bon, il faut savoir que Kidal, c'est une ville qui a plein d'histoires parce que de temps en temps, on s'est rendu compte, même les Tamashek, quand ils sont arrivés dans les Sahara, avant ils étaient dans le nord d'Algérie ou Maroc, je ne sais pas, mais au moment, je crois qu'ils sont arrivés dans l'histoire, c'est à Souk, à côté de Kidal, qu'ils sont basés. Ok. Et ça, c'est notre histoire. Et le premier rébellion aussi qui a été fait dans la région, c'était fait aussi à Kidal en 1963. Et les grandes poètes, chanteuses aussi dans l'histoire de la région de tout le nord du Mali, 80% ça vient de la région de Kidal. Donc franchement c'est une ville qui a plein d'histoires. Et moi je suis de Tamasina à 400 km sud de Kidal, mais par contre tous mes parents, sauf moi, ils venaient tous de Kidal, ils sont tous nés à la région. Ceux qui sont à Tessélit, c'est la même chose. Ceux qui sont à Gilhouk, la même chose dans l'histoire. Ceux qui sont même à Ménéka, avant ils étaient à Kidal. Ceux qui sont à Gossi, ou beaucoup de gens qui sont dans les Tombouctou. Tout ce monde-là qui est dispersé aujourd'hui, ça est devenu des régions d'éloignées même. Les gens qui, les racines, tout c'est venu de Kidal dans l'histoire.
So Abdallah is saying that Kidal is this little town in the far northeast of Mali. I'll pull up a map in a second so you can see, and you can see that's Kidal basically. I mean, it has grown since I've taken that picture was taken, but it's a very historically important place because when the Tuareg arrived in this part of the world, northeast of Mali, they came from the north, from Morocco, Algeria. They settled around in that region, especially around a town called Essouk, which is now a ruin, an incredible ruin. In fact, there's been a festival in Essouk. And Essouk just means the market in Arabic. Anybody who knows Arabic will know that Essouk means the market. But it was the town to rival Timbuktu before Timbuktu became the famous place in that part of the world. And all the Tuareg from that region originate there, around Essouk and around Kidal. So Abdallah was born 400 kilometers due east of Kidal, but all his parents come from there. And all the other Tuareg in the region, they come from that region. And it's a place with great music and great poets as well, great musicians and great poets. And it's where the first rebellion in 1963 was the year when the Tuareg, just a couple of years after independence of Mali, the Tuareg rose up against the Malian government for the first time. We'll try and explain why a bit later. And that happened also in the region of Kidal. So a very, very, very important place. Okay. Abdallah, il faut chanter la deuxième chanson, s'il te plaît. So, now.
القضية يوسم ينقل شنيام